when I first heard this story about Donald Trump saying that Republicans should not vote in the 22 or 2024 election, I said, there he goes again. And then I thought about it more. I said, wait a minute, I may actually agree with him here, okay? So let's give you some background. Donald Trump, let me just put up the quote first. Trump has said, and I quote, if we don't solve the presidential election fraud of 2020, which we have thoroughly and conclusively documented, Republicans will not be voting in 22 or 24. It is the single most important thing for Republicans to do. I'm good with that. I'm actually okay with that. If Donald Trump is telling Republicans, do not vote in 2022 and 2024, why argue with him? All right, let me give you a little background. Much of the Republican Party actually agrees. A national CNN poll released a month ago found that most Republicans agree that the party's absurd big lie is considered an important part of their own partisan identity. Let me give you a survey that took place not too long ago. A survey of 1,552 US adults, which was conducted from July 30th to August 2nd, found that 66% of Republicans continue to insist that the election was rigged and stolen from Trump, while just 18% believe Joe Biden won fair and square. 28% of independent voters also said they think Trump was the rightful winner in the 2020 election. So Trump is now telling Republicans, do not vote in the midterm election or the next presidential election until they have figured out the fraud and fixed all of the fraud. Fine, I am not going to argue with that sentiment. Nina Turner, am I wrong here?
Oh, Doc, I saw, as somebody that is pro, and you are too, but I ran for Secretary of State in my great state of Ohio. I want to expand and protect access to the ballot box. I want more people to participate in the process, but you got a point there. This is illogical as hell. And it really shows that the Republican Party is not quite the Republican Party. It is definitely the party of Trump.
Yes.
66% of those Republicans saying that they believe that the election was stolen. And the number that troubles me the most is the stat you gave for the independents.
Yeah.
We all know the independents lean though one way or the other. So
right, that's right.
I'm very troubled by those numbers. This man is crazy. He's absolutely insane. And if they follow him on this, they insane too.
Let me tell you what happened in the state of Georgia. That rhetoric was in Georgia. Trump tried to change it. Remember when we had John Ossoff and Warnock, right? Trump tried to turn the ship around. But there were so many prominent surrogates who went around Georgia saying, if they don't do an audit right now, don't vote in the runoff election. If they don't do this, don't do that, don't vote in this runoff election. Well, guess what? That coupled with hyper voter turnout, coupled with record black voter turnout, did what? Defeated 2 Republican incumbent senators is what it did. Yeah.
This fool, no. I mean, he hurting, but he don't care about nobody else. He don't care about the other Republicans. Because you tell the Republicans don't vote in 22 and 24. This ain't just about you, Mr. Trump. What about them other Republicans that are on the ballot? How do they feel about the fact you tell them you just handing this thing on to the Democrats? The man is crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to support this message all day, Senator. I'm sorry. I'm supporting this message 365.